Getting laid off is a difficult experience that can leave you feeling lost and uncertain about the future. But it's important to remember that you are not alone. In this video, we'll walk you through 6 steps to follow if you get laid off, to keep yourself on track, put your best foot forward, and find a new job. Stay tuned to the end of this video to get a special promotion on our most successful job search program. When you get laid off, it feels like the world is ending. Your mind races as you try to figure out what to do next. Millions of people are laid off every year in the United States alone. The first thing you need to do is take a deep breath and relax. Here are the 6 steps to follow if you get laid off. Don't panic. If you've been laid off, it's normal to feel a range of emotions, from shock and disbelief to anger and fear. You may be wondering how you're going to pay your bills or support your family. It's important to remember that this is just a setback, not a failure. There are plenty of people who have gone through the same thing and come out the other side. The most important thing you can do right now is to stay positive and take action. File for unemployment benefits. If you've been laid off from your job, you may be wondering how to file for unemployment benefits. The first step is to visit your state's unemployment website. You will need to provide some basic information, including your social security number and the dates of your employment. Once your claim has been approved, you will begin receiving payments. The amount of your payment will depend on your previous earnings and the number of dependents you have. You will also be able to attend an unemployment seminar, which will provide you with information about job search techniques and other resources. Filing for unemployment benefits can be a daunting task, but with a little help, you will be able to get the assistance you're entitled to. Reach out to your network of friends and family. Losing a job is always a difficult experience. But during these uncertain times, it can feel especially isolating and overwhelming. If you've recently been laid off, reach out to your network of friends and family for support. Talk about your feelings and frustrations. They may not be able to offer practical help, but they can provide an important listening ear and shoulder to cry on. It can also be helpful to connect with others who are in a similar situation. Sharing your experiences and hearing how others are dealing with unemployment can help you feel less alone and more hopeful that things will eventually improve. Update your resume and LinkedIn. When you get laid off, one of the first things you should do is update your resume. A recent study found that 70% of employers will only look at a resume for 6 seconds or less, so it's important to make sure your resume is up to date and visually appealing. A well-written resume can help you stand out from the competition and increase your chances of finding a new job. Here are a few tips on how to update your resume when you're unemployed. Update your contact information, including your personal and not your work email. Include your most recent job title. Update your summary with all of your accomplishments. Make sure you use quantifiable metrics to show how you contributed to the company's success. List any skills or experience that are relevant. Remove any irrelevant information from your resume, like as old job titles or irrelevant coursework. Make sure your formatting is clean and easy to read. Use bullets, points, and clear headings to organize your information. Proofread your resume for spelling mistakes and grammar errors, or use a tool like Grammarly, link in description. Any changes you make to your resume should also be reflected on your LinkedIn profile. Sign up for job search websites and databases. A great way to find new opportunities is to sign up for job search websites and databases. This will help you to have access to a wider range of opportunities and also allow potential employers to find you more easily. It's important to get your name out there, so don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Here are some sites to check out. Hired.com, Indeed, linked in the Muse Career Contessa Tech Ladies Power to Fly. Attend virtual job fairs and networking events. Losing a job is always a difficult experience, but it can be especially hard to find new employment during uncertain economic times. But there are still many opportunities out there for job seekers who are willing to look in the right place. One great resource is virtual job fairs. Many companies are now using video conferencing platforms to connect with potential employees, and these events can be a great way to learn about new opportunities. Additionally, networking events can also be a helpful way to connect with other professionals in your field. By attending these events and staying positive, you will eventually find the perfect job for you. Consider freelance work or starting your own business. If you've recently been laid off, you may be considering freelance work or starting your own business. Both of these options can be great ways to earn an income while having more flexibility and control over your work. It can be a lot of work, but it can also be very rewarding. If you're considering freelance work, there are a number of online platforms where you can find clients, like Upwork and Fiverr, link in description. Once you've built up a good reputation, you can start charging higher rates for your services. Whether you decide to freelance or start your own business, remember that it's important to stay positive and believe in yourself. If you find yourself suddenly unemployed, don't panic. There are many things you can do to improve your chances of finding new employment. The most important thing is to file for unemployment benefits and start looking for work right away. Utilize your network of friends and family, as well as job search websites and databases. Attend job fairs and networking events. If all else fails, consider freelance work or starting your own business. Whatever you do, don't give up hope. Check out our How to Get the Job Master course for more tips on landing the perfect job for you. You can get 15% off with the code GETTHEJOB, and stay tuned for our next video for more job tips.